simple. What is happening, I am observing right from 1994 when the service tax was introduced. And I was in the field as assistant or deputy commissioner at that time. And many people who were in the board and the TRU, and when the clarifications were coming from the board, I used to virtually fight with them that what kind of terminology you are using in this notification. You are making only the life of an advocate brighter. But this whole sort of, because they are prone to many interpretations. So this has been going on since that time. Now I will summarize that. First, our legislation should be simple, plain worded. There should not be a scope of differing interpretation. Number one. Number two, even if you come out with a very good legislation, there are still discretions at various levels. There is a fundamental difficulty that in our law, in Indian jurisprudence, the adjudicating authorities, who are the quasi-judicial authorities, right from assistant commissioner to up to, in many cases, commissioners have to pass orders. So the presumption is that board or the parent body, the organization, cannot direct a quasi-judicial authority to pass an order on any question of law in a particular way. It is open to every adjudicating authority in the field to take his own interpretation. If you go by the advanced ruling authorities' orders, sometimes you will, as a lawyer, you will like to break your head. You will say, what sort of orders are being given? In one order, a gentleman passed an order saying that the activity of we have along the coastal area, you have to do afforestation of those habitats which are for the, for the birds and natural mangroves. So mangroves forestation, the question was that whether mangroves forestation comes under agriculture or not. The kind of logic which was given, laughable. So what is happening that every authority has his own interpretation, and that is leading every question goes finally ends mostly at the Supreme Court level. So as my other co-panelists have said, that uniformity in the interpretation of tax laws, that is very important. First is that drafting of law should be simple. Second, that too much of discretion at every level. There should be some uniform guidelines coming from the GST Council or the board on all those vexatious issues. In fact, recently our board had to come out with a clarification instruction in March saying that disputes arising out of audit observations should be only referred to the board, because every formation has its own interpretation. Even in the same city, like in Mumbai, there are 11 commissioners of GST, including the audit commissioners, and one person is taking one view on an issue, another person is taking a different view on it. So even in the same city, we are not able to...
No, sir, I want you to give me the suggestion.